Hi Facebook, hi YouTube, hi Twitter. I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend slash Saturday. I wanted to talk to you guys about why I didn't upgrade to the S10 Plus. I know it's been out for a while, but we, as in the Martinez's, we usually pre-order like as soon as it comes out. Like as soon as we know it's coming out, we already know that we're gonna get those phones. Like we just know we've been in the Galaxy family since I want to say the GS4s. That's how long we've been faithful to um, Samsung. And this isn't a promo for Samsung, by the way, because we're leaving Samsung. Um, but this is, basically the reason why we're not upgrading any more Samsung phones because basically you don't get anything with the phones other than the phone and some earbuds. And I could actually show you the last four the last four phones that we've actually gotten, or the last couple phones that we've actually gotten, with or maybe the last three phones that we've gotten with Samsung, and that it doesn't come with anything other than earbuds. And this was the Samsung S7. You probably can't really see it, but it says S7 right there. Um, then we got the S8s. Like I said, we started with the S4s. That was several years ago. Then we currently have the S9 Plus. We got those last March. And the only thing that comes inside the box, I don't want to spend too much time on what comes inside. Comes with, any of. It really doesn't matter. Well, if you get an iPhone or if you get um, a Galaxy or whatever brand that you just gotta have, this is all you're gonna get inside of your smartphone. It's some accessories, some dollar accessories that are price jacked, and the phone. Sorry, I'm still not very good with the direction of the camera and stuff like that. Um, but anyways, this is all that you're gonna get inside your box. And these phones are roughly about anywhere between $1,000 to $1,200 for any of the Galaxy phones, or sorry, any of the Galaxy phones, basically Galaxy or iPhones, whatever your brand is, whatever phone that you run out to go get, they're about anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500. It depends on which brand that you want and whatever type specs that you just gotta have. So the point of this video is the reason why basically the Martinez is done with upgrading, and the reason why that we didn't run out to get the S10s. We currently have, like I said, the S9 Plus, and we've had those since March of 2018 because we got those as soon as immediately when they came out because we pre-ordered those. But this is the first year that we didn't run out to get those. I'm going to show those again. We didn't run out to get them because they only come with little corny accessories in the box. And actually, this year they were supposed to have given us some type of, the virtual reality gear, and they didn't even do that for their loyal customers. They didn't even do that much. Yet we paid like $1,000 and some dollars for the phones. So moving along, that's the reason why we're not doing that anymore. And if you're out there in the same situation, doesn't matter how loyal you are to your phone company, you're still pretty much paying the same amount as what I just showed you in with the Samsungs or the Apple products. You're paying the same amount of money. But I wanted to show you, you have a lot of options, like a lot of options. And we have the K1 Impulse phone that's coming out. I hope you can see it. Actually printed this from from my back office. I am a Carrot Bars affiliate if you did not know that. I do have a business card here. I have a business card here. I am a Carrot Bars affiliate. Um, anyways, this particular phone here is coming out next month, and you can pre-order yours today. And you get the phone for free with purchase of our gold back cryptocurrency. And like I said, I think that's pretty amazing because what comes inside our box or what comes with our phone, you still get the accessories just like the other box, except our box comes with, or our phone comes with money inside. You're not going to get money with Samsung or with Galaxy or with Apple products. You're actually going to get money, gold back cryptocurrency, and you're not going to ever get anything with those other products. So basically, if you're spending the same amount of money over there with those other companies and you're not getting anything other than corny accessories and a phone that you have to pay more money for every single month, then you're losing money just to think that you're getting all the bells and whistles. And trust me, we have all the bells and whistles because, as stated here, privacy is the new order. Privacy. That's one thing that the other companies never speak about. They only talk about what type of apps that they have, and they have as at best, only thing the other companies offer is a thumbprint. And when I was visiting my mother, she lives on the East Coast. When I was visiting my mother, she has a Apple phone, and she has the thumbprint on her phone that she can get in and out of her Apple. And she asked me to, help her with her phone a little bit, and she obviously gave me permission to work with her phone. But I was able to access her phone using my thumbprint. So apparently, the thumbprint feature isn't as secure as people think it is. I didn't try, the retina feature, with your eyes. I didn't try that part, but the fact that my thumb authorized her phone should tell you a lot, And we also have a privacy key that basically slips in and out your phone, meaning your phone will be impossible to hack. So, if you want to know more about that, you can go to www.impulse.technology to learn more about the K1 Impulse phone. But yeah, the phone is absolutely free with purchase of our our KCB coin. So just know that you have options. You have options, and you're thinking about the phone bill. Well, how much is it going to cost? Think about what you're currently paying today, and think about, imagine your phone bill, what you pay today, and then imagine just paying $6 every single month because our phone will be running off of our blockchain. These phones are exclusively for Carrot Bars affiliates, Carrot Bars customers. So you won't be able to buy them in the store. They're only available through Care bars. So, and I will post the link in the description box and in the comment section for you to check it out. But when I found out about the K1 Impulse phone last year, every little bit of excitement about the S10 just went away. It just went away. Like, I was done with it. I was done paying about $40 a month for a lease on each phone. So that was like $80 a month for, even though we always paid for the phone to own the phone. And then at the end, sometimes we buy the phones, but at the end they want to give us maybe like a $200 credit. But at the end of the day, our cell phone provider is the winner. We only lose because we get back into another lease. So we don't win. But with the K1 Impulse phone, you're definitely a winner because this phone will help you make money while you sleep. The phone that you're seeing this video on makes you no money while you sleep. It only costs you money. So if you haven't went to www.stayathomelifey.com, go check out the second video and the third video and register for your free gold savings account so you can get your K1 Impulse phone. They're coming out in October, in less than 2 weeks. So you can get started today. That's only a part of it. They just announced that we're gonna have our first ever laptop. Like, it's gonna be just as secure, if not better, than the K1 Impulse phone, which also has the privacy key. Another feature that makes the laptop impossible to hack. So if you deal with cryptocurrency on a daily basis and you're worried about your transactions, and for those who don't deal with cryptocurrency is here to stay. So I've been telling you guys about this since last August. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. You see it on your coin exchange machines, Coinstar. Walmart has its own coin. Facebook is getting their own coin if they don't already have it. Get involved in care bars where they actually pay you, to be involved. So, and speaking on that, if you want to register for your free gold savings account, you can get paid to tell other people about care bars. You can benefit from all of this. Last month, the incentive for Amsterdam, you actually could have gotten a free K1 Impulse phone. And now we have an incentive going on where you can get the laptop for free. That means literally for free. There's no strings attached. We all do the same thing here in care bars, and I just love it. Our product is money. Our product is money. It's not lotions, it's not potions, it's not travel vouchers, it's not vacuum cleaners, it's not knickknacks, it's not costume jewelry, it's not none of that stuff that basically only benefits the person who's pushing the item. It's not like that. For example, I always bring out this lottery ticket here that I did purchase. It was inside of a book that I bought. This losing lottery ticket, somebody purchased it for $5. It says it right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a $5 lottery ticket. And they went to the store and they gave the cashier one of these, a $5 bill, and the cashier gave them this losing lottery ticket. They scratched it and the ticket is no longer good, but they basically gave the cashier $5 and the cashier gave them the losing lottery ticket. That's all that you're doing with care bars. You're exchanging your $5 declining paper currency, which If you didn't know this, it's like a did you know type video. Did you know that the US dollar has lost 98% of its buying power? So whenever you go to the grocery store and you think, oh my God, bread costs $2. Oh my God, this used to be only 50 cents when I was a kid. Yes, it's inflation, but it's because our dollar has lost 98% of its buying power. And if you didn't know that, that's all the more reason to join Care Bar so you can earn while you learn while you earn, and it's a free process. If anything, get involved for the education because it's free. Where else can you go to get educated for free? If you go to your local community college, it's going to cost you to take a basic economic class. I'm going to say it's going to cost you maybe 3K, if not more. So why not surround yourself by people who don't have jobs that are multimillionaires versus surrounding yourself with people who are working that 40 plus hour job, that are grinding and that are living paycheck to paycheck? You have an opportunity here to change your life, your children's life, and your children's children's life, which are your grandchildren and your future great grandchildren. Instill that into them. Don't instill when you get 16, you're going to get a job. When you get 16, you're going to get a job. Give them a real fighting chance. So, anyways, that's all we do in Care Bars. And this part isn't even mandatory. The only two things that are mandatory, let me just tell you this part. This is all that, we do, and we can actually get paid to save. We take this declining paper currency, like I said, it's losing 98% of its buying power, and we get this appreciating asset, which is 24 karat gold. Now, which one would you rather leave your child? If this is already doesn't barely buy it doesn't even barely buy milk anymore, would you rather leave them this, an appreciating asset, something that's always had its value, or something that's steadily losing its value? If you own a vehicle, a car, or a car or truck, you know how many times you fill up and how much it costs you compared to in 1980s, 1970s. Like $10 when I was a kid, it was $10 was more than enough. I would walk into a store and I could give her a $20 bill at the cashier, and I would have more than enough money to get chips, drinks, whatever I wanted, and I don't have money left. Now, $20 isn't even enough to get a half a tank of gas. Excuse me. So the choice is yours. You can either leave your kids technically nothing, or you can leave them cash flow and appreciating asset. So, anyways, moving on to what is required in Care Bars. The only two things that are required is you must have a proof of identification. And now, because you did listen to me, you have to take your proof of identification, whether if it's a passport or a driver's license. You have to take out your passport and take your picture like this so they can see that this face is the same face that's on your passport or driver's license. That's required now. And you also have, this isn't a bank statement, but it's something that came in the mail. It must reflect the same name that you're registered with and the same name that's on your identification. You're more than welcome to block out like your account number or your bank balance. You're more than welcome to do things like that because they're not interested in seeing how much money you have in your bank. They don't care about that. They only want to validate that you are the same person that's on your identification. That's the only thing that they want to see. It's just that. And those are the only two things that are required. And you can start making money while you sleep. John D. Rockefeller said he would rather have 1% of 100 people's earnings versus 100% of his own earnings. And that proved to be true, or it proves to be true time and time and again since I joined. Just like I said, I've been an eBay seller since 2003, and eBay sales are a hit and a miss. But I have made more money in Carrot Bars because of that one rule, 1% of someone else's earnings than 100% of my own. Because if I didn't make any sales all week, that means I made $0. But if I got 1% of someone else's earnings, that means I made money. If you wasn't able to go to work all week because you were sick and you don't have any, PTO or sick time, that means you don't get paid. But if you're in a networking business and you have an amazing team and everyone's working together, then you still get paid. That's how this works. And it also works, how it also works if you're paying yourself first. And it says right here, and also says it on the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. It says, he who has gold will always have money. No, you don't save the gold to take it out just because you need $20, or you save it because you need $30. That's not why you save the gold. But it's just the point. Like, I've had this cash gold since this gold, I've had it since, because it came inside my business package. It came with it. And well, at the time it was worth $5. It's worth more now because, gold is up. But I still have it. And just imagine if you were saving in gold, and if you were only saving $5 each week, when for the people who say, oh, I can't afford it, or I can't do nothing, or blah, 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 whatever. If you can afford to go through a drive-through every week and spend $5 on a gourmet cup of coffee, or if you can spend $5 on a crappy pizza, or whatever you spend your $5 on, then you can afford to save in gold. But anyways, I've had this $5 since October 2018 because it came inside of the business package. The business package is not required. You don't have to get it, but it maximizes your earnings. And I don't want to talk too much about that, but having a business package is definitely a bonus, and I'll tell you why. Because that's how I made money this week, by not doing anything. If I didn't have a package, I probably wouldn't have made anything, for not doing anything. But like I said, if you're paying yourself first every single week, instead of hitting up drive-throughs and going to like see a movie or something, then you'll always have money. You'll always have money. So, go check that out sometime, go to www.stayatHomeWifey.com, register for your free gold savings account. It's that simple. It's that simple. You're saving a little bit of money. Some people, they pay themselves 10% of their earnings every single week. And it's your money. It's not Carrot Bar's money. It's not my money. It's your money. It's your money. It's a free gold savings account. You can have your gold just sit there, or you can have the gold sent to your home. It's your choice. It's your choice. That's why it's so important that you get your KYC documents in. That's why they're so strict. Excuse me. That's why they're so strict about making sure that your driver's license or your passport has the correct name and address on there for your proof of your address, and your driver's license. All that matches. It all goes hand in hand, because they want to make sure if you decide to have your gold sent to your home, everything is legit. It's up to you. And I keep repeating myself because it's so important that you save. So whenever you do expire someday, that you can leave your children this an appreciating asset, not this declining paper currency or nothing at all. Because your kids don't want a closet full of clothes. They don't want that. Especially if you don't have nothing to bury you with or to honor your final wishes. They don't want that. Do this for your children. Do this for your children. Instead of going to that coffee shop every day and spending $5, well, it's only $5. Do the math. Do the math. Instead of spending $5 on every time a new fad hits the streets, like that stupid chicken sandwich, how much did you spend on that chicken sandwich that you didn't have to have? You're eating up your wealth. You're eating up your family's wealth. And I'm not picking on you, but the same amount of money that you spend in the drive-through, you could have gotten 24 karat gold. No one believes it because they're too busy eating the chicken sandwich. Or they're too busy buying these. How many of these have you bought in your lifetime, and have you won anything? And don't say, yeah, I won $100, but how many dollars have you spent to win $100? How many times have you went to the casino and spent $100 and barely broke even? That means you didn't win. That means you broke even. Oh my goodness. So if you're interested in making money from home, Caravana is literally the easiest, if you want to call it a job, the easiest job on the planet. If you know anything about me personally, this is the only job that I have. I don't go punch anybody's time clock. I don't punch anybody's time clock. This is the only job that I have. Like I said, I do some on eBay, but eBay is not a guarantee. That's a hit and a miss. I make more money in Karatbars. And I make money while I sleep. And you can too. And for those who are out there wondering, well, is it going to affect my Social Security? Well, if you're not doing anything, then build your business. Build your business. And you could make the money that you're currently getting for Social Security. You could potentially make that in a day, and you won't need Social Security. Or if you're getting welfare, and I'm not picking on you because there are people who are in this that are on welfare. And the reason, if you get to meet them, the reason why they're in this because they don't want to be on welfare anymore. They want more than $812 a month because they want more for their families. They don't want their children to repeat the cycle. And for those who hold on to this all week long, because I only have $5 left out of my check, and I gotta hold on to it till Friday. I gotta hold on to this till Friday, and then Friday finally comes. What do? You go buy a gourmet coffee, or you go buy a crappy pizza, or whatever you spend your money on. Why would you do that? And I'm not picking on you, but wouldn't you want to go pay yourself first and, just get your money up? Wouldn't you do that? Because it's your money. It's not my money. It's your money. It's not Karatbar's money. It's your money. You can stack this for yourself and for your family. Like every time you hit those drive-throughs, like you're making that corporation richer and you're keeping yourself down. Build yourself up one time. You literally can build your own empire while you're seeing that television show called Empire. While you're seeing that show, you could be sending out text messages, asking your friends and family and total strangers all over the world, are you interested in making money from home? When they say yes, send them your link. That's all you have to do. You don't have to explain to anything. And if you were to explain them anything, we all do the same thing here at Karatbars. I want to make sure you see. I want to make sure it's in front. All we do is save gold, we refer, and we earn. That's it. We don't sell products. Our product is money. Money. The money that you need. If you're out of work, you don't have a job, then this is for you. Maybe you already have a job. Maybe you have this amazing job that you think pays you amazing amount of money, but you never have time to spend with your friends, your family, or even your own children because you're always working, but you dress them from head to toe in all these clothes that they outgrow within 2 or 3 months. You already have financial freedom, what you think is financial freedom. Now you need time freedom, and this will give you just that. And imagine how many other people you could help. Just imagine that, how many people that you could actually help. And I don't mean help by, giving them money. I don't mean help like that. I mean sharing this opportunity with them. I'm not going to reach for my map over there, but I have business partners all over the world. I have one affiliate, which is a business partner that lives in South Africa. He lives in Ghana or Ghana. And he started, and he wasn't saving, but now he saves. And he is building an amazing team. And when he starts saving, an African rand, if you don't know what that is and you don't know how much, their money is worth, he's doing that for his family. He's building wealth for his family, not for me, not for Carrot Bars, for him. He now has a business package, and now he makes money for his family. And if you know, like I said, if you know anything about South Africa and how their currency works, I'm very proud of what he did and what he's doing and what he's going to do. Because I know I helped somebody. That makes me happy knowing that I helped somebody. And that he's going to help hundreds, if not thousands of people. That makes me happy. And I know when people go to my website, I'm not selling them a product that only benefits me. That makes me happy. That makes me smile on the inside and outside. Because I know I'm helping somebody. And if someone decides to, pre-order a phone, it's not just a telephone. This phone is going to actually make them money while they sleep. These phones will give you up to a VIP status. When you go into a local store to get a cell phone, those phones don't make you any money. But I know when someone registers with me and they get the latest phone, the K1 Impulse phone, I know I've helped you because this money is going to make you money while you sleep. This phone is going to make you money while you sleep. When you go into, another type store and you get this phone, or, you get the family plan, you get this phone, and you get these phones, you walk out your local store, thinking that you did something because you got 3 new phones, added to your line. You only helped out that big corporation. You didn't help anybody else out. You didn't help anybody by getting 3 new phones from, a local carrier. But when you get this phone, the K1 Impulse phone, you helped yourself out. You helped your family out. You helped your future generations out. That's who you helped out. You don't help me out by getting the phone. You help your family out. I cannot wait until we get our first $6 phone bill in the mail. This is how much our new phone bill is going to be. $6. You see that? That's how much our cell phone bill is going to be. $6 times 2. Because my husband's going to get a phone and I'm going to get the K1 Impulse phone. That's how much our phone bill is going to be. $6. Not 150 that goes to, a gigantic corporation. So you decide. Do you want to keep going to, your local cell phone store and walking out with cell phones that, that only benefit them? Or do you want to go register at www.stayatHomeWifey.com and pre-order our K1 Impulse phone that's going to benefit you and your family? You decide. Because that's the only way that you can, join the fight. That's the only way. Is that you can stand on your 2 feet. Everyone that's in care bars, we're freedom fighters. How do you think the wealthy stay wealthy? You think they stay wealthy by, running out there getting the latest and the greatest? You don't believe me? Take a look at Bill Gates and look at the clothes that he wears. He wears khakis and like a crew top. He's not wearing $200 Jordans. He will eat a bologna sandwich before he go out there and buy a $6 or a $6, or $8 chicken sandwich. Warren Buffett also said, you don't find a way to make money while you sleep. You will work until you expire. That means till you go flatline, till you die. So if you currently are working the 40-40-40 scam, where you work 40 plus hours for 40 plus years just to get 40% of your income, and you're the same age as me, 43, I was born in 1976, then you only have, about 25 more years to go, when you could have financial freedom today. And not only that, your children and your children's children could have that too. Those who you refer to as the elite, like the ones that are, from Hollywood, or, the kings and the queens, you can leave the same legacy for your family. You don't have to leave them this. This is my father's watch, the one that I spoke about in my previous video. He was awarded this, if you can call it an award. He was, he was awarded this watch, for 38 years at the company, that he used to work for. And that is, again, proves that, you work 40 plus years at the company. And this is what they give you, a watch and a certificate or a plaque for 40 years of your service. That's all they're going to give you. And it's not even a Rolex. It's not even a Rolex. But you could earn a Rolex here in Care Bars. You could also earn a Porsche, an Aston Martin. What else was there? I think a Ferrari. What other type of cars were listed? A Lamborghini. Like, those are the type of cars that Mr. Harold Sykes, was the founder and CEO of Care Bars. Those are the type of things that he wants his people to have. Not something that takes 40 years to earn. So you decide what you want your family to have. If my husband and I had children, I would not introduce them into the work field. I would definitely make them entrepreneurs so they can work for themselves. Because I know how it is to work at the age. I started working when I was 16. And I stopped working when I was, it was like 2001, I believe, when I stopped working. So you have a choice. And it's a free opportunity at that. No one has come to me to tell me where else you can go to get a business opportunity that costs you $0 to get started. Zero. No one has told me you go and the product is actually money. No one has told me this. No one has come to me. No one has come to me and told me where you can get physical gold as low as $5. No one has come to me and told me that. No one has come to me and said that. No one says, Tiffany, oh, you can get that anywhere. Or there's another company down the street, or there's another country, I'm sorry, company that, will, exchange your money. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. So you can make a seat right here at the table with winners, or you can keep doing what you've always done. I think that's it for this video. You can reach out to me, and I will type in, like I said, the description, um, the website, but it's www.stayatHomeWifey.com, and it's just like on my business cards. I'm excited about what the future has in store for the Martinezes. If you're interested in joining my team, you must be 18 or older. And I do want to mention that I am not a financial advisor. I am only the messenger. And I was only here to let you know that you have an option. Today is Saturday, and before you know it, it's going to be Sunday again. And I usually make a video on Sundays to just remind you that, hey, we're here on Sunday again, and you're about to repeat the cycle. You deserve more than one staycation a year. You deserve more than a couple nights out or per year. How many other times you go out to this supposed expensive, restaurant? You deserve more than one annual cruise that you have to save up for all week. All year. And you deserve more than, a couple little handbags that you think is great. Because I guarantee you that designer doesn't care about you or your family. But Mr. Harold Sykes cares about you because he has made it literally impossible for you not to want to join Care Bars. Because it's free to join. Our product is money. I've already made that clear. He wants everybody to be able to get in. Everyone can save for as low as $5, and you have to get paid to save. There's a bank on this planet Earth, at least no one has told me, that they actually, at the end of the year, they say, oh, well, you saved every month, so I'm going to give you 24 karat gold. There isn't a bank, not a single bank. No one has told me. The only company that's doing it as of today and has been doing it since 2011 is Carrot Bars International. So I think that's it. Oh, and if you haven't taken the time to visit my business page, if you want to like and follow, it's International Gold Savers with Tiffany Martinez. A like, share, and a follow would be appreciated. And if you're seeing this video on YouTube, feel free to like, share, and follow. That'll be it. This has been Tiffany Martinez. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.